Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kelly Tolliday, founder of Hello True Nature and the Thrive Like a Mother program. I'm a mom to one beautiful daughter and two crazy dogs, and I'm a certified yoga and meditation teacher as well as a women's wellness coach. After over a decade of practicing, studying, and teaching around the world, I now help women connect to their true nature through yoga, meditation, cycle awareness, embodiment, and more.
And yes, as I mentioned, I am a mom, but that is not all that I am. After talking with moms around the world, I know that one of the biggest challenges in motherhood is separating the identity of mother and your own true individuality. I see time and time again moms of grown children who made caretaking their young children their sole identity and then made taking care of their elderly parents their next identity. And then when their parents passed away, their children grew up and moved away from home, and all that they were left with was themselves. This can scare the shit out of some people because if you never took the time to cultivate a relationship with yourself and never took the time to be the caretaker of your own soul, then this can be really anxiety ridden, not knowing what's next. This doesn't have to be your story. Many moms, just like you, have no idea what their purpose is outside of being a mom. They know they want to make an impact in their community, but they just don't know how. They don't know how to do it. They don't know the ins and outs. They don't know how to do it now that they're a mom. Most of the time, they don't even see a possibility of being able to do what truly lights them up inside. I mean, we've got tiny humans to keep alive. We can barely pee alone, let alone have the space to dream big. But there are moms out there just like you, myself included, who are ambitious and driven women wanting to make positive change in their families, their communities, and maybe even the world. And we can feel trapped sometimes in our role as a mother. We can feel like we're drowning in a sea of laundry with no clear roadmap to igniting that ambition and drive that we once had. Well, in today's video, we'll be going over the 5 pillars to knowing yourself on a deeper level, as a woman first and a mom second. When you dig deep and ask yourself these questions, you start to uncover what impact you want to create in the world. The first is looking at your value container. Think about what you value the most. This could be things like courage, authenticity, honesty, integrity. Or this could be things like family, nature, friendships. So it can be whatever that you find to be the most valuable, but trying to narrow it down to maybe 5 or 6 core values that you can hold in your back pocket. Knowing what you value helps you make decisions. It helps you say yes to some opportunities and invites and say no to others. The next is tapping into your feelings. And by this, I mean tapping into how you want to feel on a day-to-day basis. How, when you look back at the end of your life, how do you want to say that you felt majority of your years? This could be something like, I want to feel present. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel love. I want to feel on purpose. Picking 4 or 5 of your core feelings that you'd like to feel the majority of a time. And I say majority because we know it's life. There's ups and downs. It's not going to be all the time. But this also helps us make decisions and choose opportunities and invites that we step into and opportunities and invites that we might step away from based on the way that it might make us feel. What I do every morning when I write my to-do list, I write at the bottom, I want to feel blank today. I want to feel grounded today. I want to feel present today. And it really helps remind me how to move through my day in that way. The next is tapping into your bliss. What are the things in your life, the activities, the people, the places that bring you pure bliss? And these are things where you get absolutely lost in, where you get absorbed in for hours and you don't even realize what time it is. For me, my bliss is teaching. My bliss is also learning. So I guess you could say my bliss is just education as a whole. My other bliss is yoga and movement and nature and travel. Those are my core things that bring me bliss. And then you look back and you think, wow, when's the last time I did any of that? When's the last time I did something that brought me bliss, brought me joy? These are the buckets and areas of life, your values, your feelings, your bliss. These are the areas of your life that you can start to look at and think, okay, how can I make goals from this place? How can I start to build a life that supports this way of feeling, that supports me stepping in and aligning to my values, that supports me feeling bliss and joy? The next piece is your superpower. Thinking about what is unique about me? What could my friends and family say that I do really, really well? And perhaps this is something that you might even have a kind of a hard time looking at. Like, what am I good at? What is unique about me? Start to think about the things that are easy for you to do, that don't take a lot of effort, that just flow, that perhaps other people might find as superpowers. And if you're really stuck, ask 2 or 3 friends, hey, I'm doing this exercise. What do you think I'm good at? What do you think my superpower is? And you might be really surprised by their answers. Knowing how to bring in your superpower into your goals, into your vision for your life, that's how it becomes more of a flow, because it's coming from a place of innate power. The very last container that we'll look at, the very last pillar of how to dig deep and ask yourself these questions to uncover the impact you want to create in this world, is your legacy. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? You might like to think about what people would say about the life that you lived. At the end of your life, what would people say that you did, that you impacted, that you contributed to this world? What would you want them to say? And on a smaller level, you could think about your family culture. What kind of characteristics, what kind of impact did you create for your family? So you look back and you think about your values, your feelings, your bliss, your superpowers, and the legacy you want to create. And just by asking a few questions, you might be able to start to notice patterns in your answers. You might be able to recognize where your interests and your passions lie and how you can bring these all together. From there, you can start making a heart-centered, clear vision for yourself and your family. Of course, the most challenging part of this is implementing a plan to help you get the right support that you need to start to pursue your passions and purpose. And that's exactly what we specialize in, guiding women to their true nature and helping them create the life of their dreams with simple, easy, and actionable habits, practices, and goals. How to be able to create this mom life of your dreams with the limited time that you have, perhaps the limited resources. We help you see the possibility beyond your current reality. If you'd like to learn more about how you can truly thrive in motherhood on a physical, emotional, and soulful level, then click the link below to book a call with us, and we can discuss if you're the right fit for our Thrive Like a Mother program. Thank you so much for listening.